Are you
Are you starting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions for us?
Thank you very much for this presentation. We really appreciate it. A question about the social media recommendations. On Flickr, as you pointed out up there, we only have 360 some followers compared to over 20,000 for our other channels. And we actually haven't posted on Flickr in quite some time because we felt that it's just not growing the way it used to, and it really wasn't worth our limited resources to prioritize that. Would you recommend that we reinvigorate Flickr, or would you recommend we use those resources for something different?
I think that you should utilize those resources for something different because, as you said before, you don't have as much of a following on Flickr as you do on other social media platforms, which indicates that there is less interest in that platform, and Flickr overall doesn't have a tremendous audience following them. So if you put those resources into another app that has more audience, such as Pinterest, as a new one for you, or putting it more into posting on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook where you have a large following, it would probably be more financially beneficial.
So in your process of coming up with the campaign, what challenge do you anticipate being the biggest hurdle for either people responding to the messaging and actually taking action, or just getting more foot traffic? What is the biggest hurdle?
So we came up with a general campaign theme, but we try to separate them for both the cafe and the shop, because we potentially have people have different interests comparing to the cafe or shop. So the cafe would be a more family friendly, like a place for people to grab a bite and go. And for our shop is a place to purchase gift. It's a place to find something one of a kind. It's very unique. So we figured it's hard to differentiate, and in the same time, like connected back to the future of the museum.
So I love your theme of get your juices flowing. Can you tell me why you landed on that theme?
When I think of the spaces of the museum, I think of how much creativity and effort goes into that, and I believe that the spaces, specifically the cafe and the shop, are excellent and platforms that you are able to sit down, relax, take a moment, and get your own juices flowing. At the same time, being in the cafe, for example, having a glass of OJ or a cup of coffee to actually indicate your juices are flowing.
And then I want to follow up with a social media question that you asked. Do you feel like we should be posting more on specific platforms? I know we're taking possibly Flickr out of the mix, but do you feel like there are certain ones where we could gain more traction and gain more following?
I think Instagram would probably be the best one to post on because you already have a good following on there, and if you continue doing similar things of what you're doing because you're posting very similar worded and very similar images on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and since you're getting the most traction from Instagram, it might be best to invest and try to actually maybe do paid advertisements rather than just posting.
And out of all the industry, I think food and art, they're like most of company promote the most on Instagram as well. So I think we should do a similar track in way of like we're presenting images.
Yeah, it's a very aesthetic website, and it's coming to a very aesthetic museum.
Yeah, it's more like a portfolio style for us to show the shop, to show the cafe as well as the artworks. Any more questions?
I think Sandy asked my main question was, just understanding which platforms are going to work hardest for you. I think that's awesome that you guys have that answer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to reiterate again, like I know some of you may